It's a great project, especially to be open to the public. And this will be the fourth year. We didn't do it during COVID, obviously, but we placed the flags anyways. But to have people involved and the community involved, I think it's a great opportunity for people to come out and show their support and do a little patriotic action.
Chances are, if you're looking for Jeff Chunglo just before Memorial Day, you will find him here at Arlington's Mount Pleasant Cemetery. With his wife and small band of volunteers, the town's Director of Veteran Services has been covering this hallowed landscape, planting nearly 6,000 U.S. flags on the graves of our men and women in uniform who have since passed on. Some graves take just minutes to preen and beautify. Others can take hours. Years and years of exposure to the harsh New England seasons have left many of these headstones bleached, weather-beaten, overgrown.
And I think that's part of the tradition of honoring, paying tribute to the men and women that have served. So over time, the cemetery markers do, I guess, sink for better words. And over time, they get filled in, especially here in New England with winter frosts and freezes and all that stuff. So the markers sink. So this year we've pulled them up. We're leveling them out, and as well as the other property in and around the cemetery itself, just to get those veteran markers and the veteran sections looking the way they should be. They are heavy. They're about 80 to 100 pounds apiece, and some are a challenge to get out, and with tree roots and things like that to contend with. But we'll get them out. We'll get them leveled off and cleaned appropriately, and looking great for Memorial Day.
Chunglo has missed very little combing these hallowed grounds over the years, his way of making sure these Americans are never forgotten. A resolve that comes from being among this elite and honorable fraternity.
So we have the Grand Army of the Republic from Civil War all the way up through World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, global war on terrorism. So we have a rich history here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air, President Roosevelt has just announced.
The troops that just a few hours before had been clawing at each other in dead earnestness now joined in this moment of relieved celebration. Peace had come to Korea.
If we are driven from the field in Vietnam, then no nation can ever again have the same confidence in American promise or in American protection.
Kuwait is liberated. Iraq's army is defeated. Our military objectives are met.
You're listening to live, continuous coverage of a plane crash into the World Trade Center this morning. This is 1010 Winds, WINS New York. I'm James Faraday.
It's rewarding for me personally, and yet it is part of my job, but I really enjoy it.
As the years eventually give way to the generations, memories have a tendency to fade away. One can forget how someone looked, how they lived, how they confronted adversity, how they laughed. Memorial Day forces us to remember all of them and their sacrifice. A memory that dates to our very beginning, 6 years ago. That's why you will likely find Jeff Chunglo here, honoring his brothers and sisters in uniform who have paved the way. They are the honored dead. They are America. And they are ours.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing this job if I didn't feel that way.